Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is April 26th, 2025. It's a Saturday, which means, well, based on the screen, we still have Monster Strike news, but it was a special edition, of course. We had a special event at the Nico Chokaigi event, which of course Monster Strike took a part of. And, well, we've got a lot of news to go over today, so let's do that. Of course, we got a collab announced. Not a surprise, like I said, because we have Golden Week for Japan right around the corner, which, you know, basically dictates that it was going to happen. But we do have other news before that, so let's get going with that first. First is, of course, the announcement that Dream Days 3 will be returning. We had X Flag Park, right? And this is the current incarnation of that. It will be on July 12th and 13th. And same place as last year, so if you want to go and join in, it is a lot of fun. The only downside, of course, is that it's in July, which, you know, Japan July is no joke. So prepare for the heat and just make sure you take care of yourself. A bunch of stages. We'll get more details about it. You know, the standard ones here. We got Monst, we got the Grand Prix, we got the orchestra. Great stuff. We'll get also the M4 taking on the newest Raise Its Quest on the 12th, and then on the 13th, of course, we'll have Monster Strike news. This time we only have one day of news, which is perfectly fine with me. I'm sure we'll get little tidbits of stuff on the first day as well, but main news will be on the 13th. And I guess part of the navigators for the event, we're going to get some special art for L and Kuon at the Dream Days store as well. So if you want some goods featuring them, you'll see plenty of them, I'm sure. And then for the basically reward for going to the event in person, they have Bante with Oragon here together, which is cool to see them. Now, of course, those 5 copies that you can get is only for people who are physically at the event. For all of us at home, we will get 1 copy in our box, and it's up to you. Do you want to save it because it looks cool seeing Bante and Oragon together, or do you want it to use it as material to switch a monster to its alternate art form? We've got the 5 characters that will be featured this year. We've got Division, Odo, Doomsday, Okuchi no Kami, and Okuchi no Makami. Sorry, that the English is a little wrong. And Craft will be our 5 characters. And they did give us a rough draft look at Division first, and here it is. Looks pretty darn cute. He's being like a pet groomer, I guess, on his day off. Cool alternate art for sure. And then they told us we would get 3 Jushinka's announcements today. First, a Jushinka Kai for Smash here. And I'm not going to go over her stats in detail because we have so many slides to go over. 52 slides, in fact. So if you want to take a look at her kit a little bit closely, feel free to pause the video and take a closer look that way. Next up, we have Jumonji Raiba as our second Jushinka Kai character. And again, here is her kit here. If you want to take a longer look at them, please pause the video and take a look and enjoy the details there. And then we got a Shin Jushika monster. This time is Cleopatra getting the nod. And here is her stats here. Now, I am going to talk about her a little bit, and that's going to be the shot skill and assist skill. You may have remembered Cleopatra herself did have the Poison Slayer ability, right? That's nowhere to be seen here, but don't be fooled. It is actually part of her shot and assist skill now, which is an interesting way to spread this out. Her shot skill will now poison any enemies that she hits, which is pretty interesting, right? Anytime she shoots, unless you use your strike shot, this ability will be active to actually poison anybody you touch every turn she moves, which is pretty good, right? Now, the assist skill, she will then allow all other units to get a 25% bonus attack to any poison monsters. Now, this is a little bit different to, you know, obviously the percentage is lower than any Slayer skill, right? But the fact that she's applying it to all Shin Jushika monsters, and based on the wording, I think it's a plus 25% no matter what they have. If somebody already has the poison ability, they would actually get a slightly stronger version of that poison ability, I believe. So that makes me think, I think this is a good way to upgrade Cleopatra here, because I don't think anybody ever used Cleopatra, or at least nothing actively for Cleopatra, right? And so this will allow other players, other monsters, to be stronger already with this ability. So I think that's a very interesting way to change it up for Cleopatra here. Her strike shot, I don't think is any different. She gets an upgrade to her super 8-way laser EL. I'm surprised that the EL has this is the first at the super level, but okay. But there you go. Cleopatra should be very interesting to use. And if you have the alternate art for Cleopatra, her Christmas form will also get the Shin Jushinka, which I think looks... I'm not sure why she's in a martini glass, but sure. Let's make it work. And here are the release dates for all of these characters. Cleopatra will be live tonight at midnight, so for those of you who are up late, you can use her right away. But you also have Smash coming out 12 hours after that, and then 24 after we got Jumonji Raiba being active. So, yeah, we got 3 Shin Jushika monsters, and then of course we got the teaser for the next collab. It was interesting that they turned off the lights. It was like, oh, this is actually a lighting issue, and no, it was actually the the teaser for the video entry. And of course, it is going to be Detective Conan,名探偵 Conan. I am a little excited for that. This is one of the few animes that I've actually watched. Now, I haven't kept up with it at all, and I'll be honest, I don't know all of the characters that are here in the anime, in the collab, but it's still I spent a lot of time watching back in high school, college, so a lot of fun times. So let's go take a look at the character. Now, our first character, we've got Edogawa Conan and Kaito Kid together in the same character, which is pretty darn awesome here. Pierce Demihume Super Balance. I got my drink, my water bottle in the way. Hold on. There you go. And all of his abilities are on the main, which is cool to see. Warp, mines, blocks, speed down panels, barrier, and power aura. And then you got Conan doing his thing, and then Kaito splitting up and moving all across the screen. Three-way follow-up Pierce home shot with the Chozutsu Pierce homing. I think he'll be a great character for sure. And then this, just seeing Shinichi and Moriran together, that's just, I really want this character just for the sake of the character, right? Just seeing them together is always nice. Bounce type with Gravity Bear, Warp, Mines, and Laser Stop. Gauge, you've got Speed Down Wall and Attack Charge, which, in case you forget, the Attack Charges, it will give the third touch-friendly unit a 50% attack boost. And Strike Shot is completely, utility, support. It'll heal all status effects, including the chicken state for magic circles, and then will fully heal HP and delay enemies. Hopefully the delay is a little bit nicer in terms of turn count. For the bump combo, we got High Plasma and a Super Pierce Weak Point Lock-On Shockwave 5. So will be interesting to see where they can shine. And last but not least, you got Hattori Heiji and Toyama Kazuha. Obviously what stood out for them in the Strike Shot video is that they are going to be good for a Reizutsu quest, so they are probably going to get a high game myth rating just for that. Probably, I don't know if they're going to be top tier for that stage, but I'm sure it'll be probably, I don't know, will it be meta changing? I have no idea. But yeah, damage wall mines with a weak point killer and bump combo boost with blocks, transport walls, and another set of killers on there. So pretty good. Weak point, a Strike Shot will reveal the weak points as well as doing a follow-up attack for the first hit. Enemy looks like kind of like a big slash through the enemy, so it'll be interesting to see how much hit points it'll pick up while moving through the character. Bomb combo, you got the super high cross stinger, and Strike Shot turn reducer expanding bomb. And our 4 5-star monsters for this gacha will be Suzuki Sonoko, Ranne-chan's best friend, right? And Professor Agasa. Always good to see him around. We'll see him in a little bit for more details. The gacha dates from the 1st of May till the 16th. Good luck trying to get who you need. And every time you do a 10 pull on this gacha, you will pick up one of these good job stamps, which is always good to see. And our paid pack, oh, this is too cute. We've got Edogawa Conan and Haibara Ai together here as our paid pack monster. You know, always usually the case, good but nothing game breaking. We'll have to see how it looks in action to see if it's maybe an exception to the rule, like Ai from the Oshinoko. But you can take a look at their stats here. Pause if you want to stick around a little bit longer. But yeah, this is a paid pack exclusive monster. If you want this character, you need to pay actual money to get it. You'll also get some additional items to help you out start out the game, especially if you're here because of the collab. This is a great character to get going. If you're not a fan, no need to get it really. We'll see if that opinion changes though. Now our event drop, we have the enemies, bad guys of the quest. We got Rai, Bourbon and Vermouth, Mary and Masumi Sera. And for our 4-5 stars, we have Oka, Momichi, and Iori Muga, along with Okita Soshi in dark. So here are event quests, and we did not get a Chokyukyoku event announced today. So we do have a news pretty in a few days, right? 5 days. So we'll probably get another one announced then. And I don't know. I don't think that gives us enough time for a second one. It would be cutting it very close, but actually maybe not that bad, right? The 10th, so 10th through 16th, maybe we can. So we'll see. And of course, Volume 1 Jushinka Kai, Volume 1 Gacha monsters will get the Jushinka Kais as well, and we'll start off with Edogawa Conan here. Of course, that means we got connect skills too, so damage roll, mines, magic circles, warps, which is nice. And then you've got a bunch of killers with the right position and fire, protection, and shield mode to help him out. Connect skill requirement, not too bad. 2 or more non-demi-human monsters, or your team luck is 100 plus. Strike shot speed power up will reveal all hit enemies' weak points and defense down for a set amount of turns. All touch friendlies get regen and bubbly mode for a set amount of turns. We'll have to see how much, if that strike shot he used to have, which completely reduced the slowdown rate of hit enemies, if that is just gone now, or it's just a hidden part of this still, because that was a game changer for so many stages. So will be interesting to see how that works. The soccer ball is there. We got the quick soccer ball version of that. Always interested if that that sound effect that we got with his bomb combo is still going to be around or not. And the second one is the Bakusetsu Pierce Spread EL3. Next up, we've got Amuro Toru here in the light element. Demi-Hume Super Speed Pierce, Gravity Barrier Damage Wall. We get a Vivalith Robot Killer M, as well as Block. And for whatever reason, I swapped the status effect Inner Strength, English Japanese order. Sorry. Connect skill, you got Speed Down Wall and Laser Stop, Super Laser Stop, so that'll actually heal you up. Requirements here is 2 or more non-speed types or team lock 100 or more. Strike shot, speed power up, and he will turn invincible for a set amount of turns, and also go through walls and shoot at hit enemies after done moving. Now, for the Volume 1 monsters, we didn't get any videos for how they work, and they seem to be changing them up significantly from their original version. So it'll be interesting to see what his strike shot will actually end up looking like. Hopefully an improvement. I don't know. I can't always trust Mixie on doing that right. And last but not least, we have Akai Shuichi here in the dark element. He is going to be a gravity barrier, minesweeper, null element resist with gauge abilities featuring speed down wall and vital killer M. Connect skill gives you magic circle and laser stop, and the requirements there is 2 or more non-demi-humes or team luck 100 plus. Speed power up for his strike shot, and then he'll kick the first hit enemy after done moving. Now, kick does have a meaning in regular strike shots or regular monster strike shots, but I'm sure this is a special attack. He's clearly kicking now rather than shooting in his original form. So we'll have to see again later what his strike shot has changed to, and hopefully is an improvement. Bump combo is marking missile and Shozetsu snipe bullet. And of course, these old Volume 1 characters will get their bonus or new forms live when the collab starts, so you can use them immediately if you want. And of course, if you care about these monsters more than the Volume 2 monsters, you can pull on their gacha instead, which will be separate. It gives those 3 characters a rate up as a whole, but you will never get any individual rate ups for Volume 1 monsters, so please be careful about that. You will only get rate ups for Volume 2 monsters. And if any of you missed out on the collab starter pack for the first volume of Conan, you can pick that up again. You can also pick up a second copy if you wish, but no, I don't really see a reason why you would want a second copy. The event quests from the first volume will be back in the library as well, and of course, like I always say, please make sure to not forget to clear them once again, even if you've already max lucked them, because you will be getting 1 orb for clearing them again, and they're going to be very simple to clear. So it's just 5 free orbs waiting for you to pick up again. And if you haven't done it, make sure you do it. Now, as part of the collab, we will have some inventions, and I believe we had this happen last time as well, so I don't think it's changed. But basically how this works is every time you get a chest on the results screen, that will turn into a invention point, and that invention point will stack up until you hit 15 points. When you hit 15 points, you will actually get an invention out of that, which will give you 1 of 4 different abilities. And let's take a look at those abilities now. First ability is the little tranquilizer dart watch that he has. This will appropriately delay all enemies on the map. For each map start by 1 turn. So that's pretty cool to see. Second one, the skateboard, that will start the game with strike shots. All monsters will have them ready to go. The shoes that he uses to kick anything at supersonic speeds. This will give all friendly units a 20% boost with attack and bump combo damage. And last but not least, the glasses. The glasses will give you 50x EXP on clear. All of these inventions can be used on any event quest or anything in the library, so take advantage of these inventions as you see fit. These will also be available for the duration of the collab. And part of the inventions, you will be getting these 3 characters as a reward. Kansuke Yamato, Morofushi Takaaki, and Uehara Yui are your 3 characters in this picture. And basically, every time you complete a mission, you will be able to pick up an item and 12 copies of said characters. Now, do keep in mind that it doesn't go strictly 1 by 1 to 10. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then skips to 10, which means you will need to get a total of 150 treasure boxes to get all of these rewards. And I would highly recommend getting that 10th reward, which is a Connect Skill Scroll. Those are rare and far and few in between, and especially if you cannot clear those high difficulty quests, you are not getting a healthy stream of those Connect Skill Scrolls. So this is your opportunity to pick it up easily. For your login reward, we're not getting any login monsters this time. We are just getting a Tokudama off the bat. Seeing it on day 1, I said on stream, I was like, what? Have you gotten a day 1 Tokudama before? I don't know. But day 1 and 3, you'll get a Tokudama, and day 2, you'll get a cute-looking Conan. We'll have to see what his line is going to be for this good job stamp when it's live. And of course, as is always the case, if you used any paid pack monsters or the reward from the invention area, you will be able to use them as max luck, regardless of their current luck, for the duration of the collab. And before we wrap it up for the day, we just wanted to remind you of these Monparu events that are ending soon. Most importantly, the Harudamas. Make sure you use them before April ends. If you do not use them, they will be lost. You'll see them on the top right, indicating how many of those Harudamas you still have. Make sure you use them. They will not be available when the Conan collab starts. So please be careful about that. And then if you're interested in the paid pack where you're guaranteed a 6-star monster, which could, not guaranteed, but could give you limited monsters, you have until the 12th to pick that up, as well as the campaign to invite new players to get a max luck of Toroi Mirai or some guaranteed Toku L berries. That also ends on the 12th of May. And one new thing before they wrapped up for the day was the everyday up limited chance up gacha. Basically, every day you pull on this gacha, which is free, you will get a better chance of that monster to be a limited monster. That will allow you to pull 10 monsters for free. You don't get all 10. You will have to pick one out of the 10 to keep, but it is up to you to decide which one is your star prize. And so basically a summary how it works. On day 1, it's a 10% chance to get eliminated. Day 2, 20. Day 3, 30. And so on until day 10, which is a guaranteed 100% limited monster. Now, after the 10th day, that's when it's decision time to pick who you want to keep, right? You got some great options, like you got lucky with 2 for all on day 2. You got Ebisu on day 4. You got L on day 6, right? And it's up to you to decide which is the one I want. Up to you. Figure it out. But you can only pick one. So, might be a tough decision. And of course, the fact that it's just going up and up in percentage, the amount of limited monsters you should get. I'm sure somebody could do the math. What the expected value is. Well, I guess it's probably what? 0.1 plus 0.2 plus 0.3 plus 0.4 plus 0.5 up until 1, right? So probably around 5-ish, right? I don't know. Anyways, I think that's it, right? That is it. So, yeah, we got 3 Jushinka monsters. We got Detective Conan, which I am always excited for. And, well, let's just see how that runs. The collab will start immediately after the 2.5 dimensional seduction collab ends. So, no rest. No rest for you. We are going right away to the next one. So, that should be it for today. Let me know what you think. Put your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you have not done so already, hit the like button and subscribe as well. Monst on Twitter/X has all of these slides for you to look at anytime. Or just watch the video again. I don't mind that. And of course, the Discord channel. We have lots of folks who love the game and speak English there. So join us there as well. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.